Text message for our country.
That's so sick. What is good, Internet Vintage? We are back at the bins once again for another beautiful video. I'm super hyped. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Alright, man, so basically what happened is we thought that they did the wall. They did not do the wall. And then we saw an open rotation, and so we just figured that it would be closed. It was not closed, but I did scrape two things. This beautifully patterned sweater, super soft and knit. It is wool. I think this is not really too bad of a flaw, but beautiful pattern. The brand is Maurice Rothschild. I don't know. Cool one though. And then the wear on this jacket is just crazy. Like, super sick. Nothing crazy though, so far. Just some mids. Okay, so I left to go deliver my packages and to get this, but they just did a rotation and I scraped this nice single stitch Harley 92. Good tag. It's hard to find these single stitch, but this one's kind of mid, but nothing crazy. And then just this like Hawaii shirt. This one's single stitch as well. For whatever reason, these overalls do so well for me. These Gap like short overalls, and these are new with tags, I think. So that's good. Did some more scraping. I got this really nice like chunky corduroy pants, 100% cotton, Adolfo, and then just these like little women's shorts. Nothing crazy. This is what I got for media, some Beach Boys. I like the cover on this one, but I just listened to like some of their songs and it seemed good, so I'm gonna check out the rest of them. And then one Offspring and two Offspring CDs. Fire. The crimp. Nah, bro, tell me why these are $50 on eBay. This is crazy. I just found these like older swim trunks and I just grabbed them. I saw the crazy graphic on them. Apparently these go for good money, so grabbing these. And then I gotta finish looking up the rest of this stuff. I didn't even mean to grab that one. Got this really nice women's North Face 550 down insulated jacket. Beautiful piece right here. Should be a good sale on this one. This is a W find for today. Probably the best find, to be honest, so that's clutch. Okay, I did a little bit more scraping. I got this is real fur. I don't know what kind of fur it is, but it looks like the label was ripped, so I don't know. It has some stains on the inside, but that should be fine. And I tried looking that up, I couldn't find it, but the catch works. And yeah, this is cool. And then I also scraped this single stitch ER shirt on the Warner Brothers tag. This one's, I mean, it's not crazy, but still a cool like little t-shirt scrape. A couple more scrapes here. It's got some nice North Faces. Shout out to Kizzy for these. He just tossed me them. And these are the convertible pants. Good North Face like hiking pants. Just scraped this nice sweater. Kootenay, made in the Rockies. It gives me like Dale of Norway vibes a little bit, like kind of with this patterning. But I didn't even feel like scraping, but I went over to a bin and started looking and got this really nice Vote for Garcia in 92. The Might As Well party. That's so sick. Damn. So I scraped this one. And this was in your bin, right?
Yeah, that was in
That is sick as fuck.
Need a miracle.
That's fire. We got a couple more media finds. This one was crazy, this cassette tape. My dad had a midlife crisis and bought a Jeep and it has a cassette tape in it, so I'm starting his collection for him. And then I might put this back, I don't know if this is a good movie. And then we got The Matrix on DVD. All right, we did like 3 more rotations and not a lot of good stuff came out, but I'll just show you the rest of the stuff that I got. I thought this Alaska jacket was kind of cool. I like the patterning. This one was probably the highlight here, this vintage Bulls one on the Swingster, made in USA tag. And then I've sold this brand before. It's kind of like Polo. It's just kind of like a lower end, but people still buy it. And then this is an 80s logo 7 tag on the single stitch. I don't like finding this shirt. I found it 3 times and it sits forever, but like I guess I'll pick it up. All right, y'all, end of the day. Full trunk. Favorite find here was probably this. Like I said, I've been trying to watch this show for a while, and you know, we got it on VHS, which makes it even better. So I'm gonna go home and pack some orders while watching Sopranos, and also of course the CDs. Overall, great day. Good morning, y'all. It is the next morning. We are here at the Goodwill bins at open once more. Today's gonna be a great day. It's Saturday. We're up at it, at the grind. But yeah, man, we're gonna hit this opening. Looks like there's new spots in there, so hopefully we can cook. Let's go right here. got this nice quarter zip. I like just like the overall pattern on this. No tag, but it's a little bit older. I'm guessing like 90s. And then it's short season, so these will go quick, I'm sure. This had some unfortunate stains, but really good tag. And life in the slow lane. With a little moose on a hammock, that's fire. Single stitch. And then we got this Polo Jeans Company tag quarter zip. Good preppy vibes, and it's got the little American flag there. And then this sweater had a really unique pattern, McGregor, made in Korea. Really good 90s piece, nice knit. And we got this really nice Patagonia down jacket. I found one of these not too long ago, so this is my second Patagonia down jacket. Really nice long jacket. This was the coolest find from my last bin, 1990 single stitch Pirates shirt. Really cool, and like look at the OG pirate. Perfect, just in time for baseball season. And then this, I really liked the pattern on this one. Made in USA sweater, XL, beautiful. I know my grandpa would love this one. Really good CMB Sport embroidered golf bag on there. That's sick. And then y'all, I'm learning my women's brands, bro. We got Anthropology here, French Paris, extra small. We got these baggy, checkered, preppy style pants, really sick. I know these ones will go great on the Depop. And y'all, I'm learning, bro. I'm learning. We got 2 pairs of baby overalls. This one's 12 months, this one's 18 months. Probably lot these ones up. And then we got the Depop special here, Monster Energy Drink. On that Monster tag, that's sick. And it's got the little Monster hit there. Sick. And then y'all, I've told y'all about this brand so many times. 686. Look at that zipper. That's sick. We got a really nice snowboarding jacket, ski jacket, whatever you do. Snowboarding's better. Everybody knows that. But this one needs a little bit of a cleanup. Still a good pickup. And then y'all, make sure you never sleep on Dixon Flannel Company XL. Suicidal Tendencies, that's the model of this one. And then y'all, never pass on these. Make sure you always look up these ones. Some of these go for really good money. The cold weather, this one's a navy jacket. Make sure you always look these ones up, because some of these go for good money. Like I say, y'all, I'm learning more as much as I can about vintage army stuff, military stuff, that kind of thing. And then unfortunately, these are very heavy. We're gonna be paying a lot for these, I'm guessing, but size 45 tall, 46 tall, crafted with pride in the USA. Great pair of coveralls. These go for decent money on eBay. Y'all, don't sleep on the motorcycle jackets as well. This one is a good brand to be on the lookout for, Alpine Star. Plus, like, the sleeves are sick, and this one is padded as well. And then y'all know we always picking up Carhartt jackets, of course. And then this is like a 90s reverse weave type material, a Greendale tennis. I'm sure somebody will want this on Depop. And then shout out to JR for this one. This nice like 1980s University of Pittsburgh Panthers. Look at that little guy down there. He's kind of cool. On that Toltex tag, the 80s tag. And then shout out summer. Thank goodness it's summer. These will sell like very fast. That little swoosh down there is always good. And y'all, I picked up some like vintage video game stuff not too long ago in my garage sale video. It sold. I'm trying more stuff. This one looked like the comps were good on it, and this one as well looked like the comps were good on it, so I'm picking up these two. Hopefully they sell. We got this 1980s Wisconsin Dells embroidery. Beautiful tag. This one's massive, bro. That Hanes heavyweight. And then we have this beautiful rugby here. New Zealand, made in New Zealand. Canterbury of New Zealand. Lots of New Zealand going on here. Kind of a cool logo there. Shout out to Cody for just tossing this. You're probably watching this. If you are, shout out to you. Thank you. And I think I sold this exact one about this time last year, but this is just like a satin, or maybe it's silk, I can't remember, but this nice little like bomber jacket, AOP style. Beautiful one. And then y'all know I love picking up my grandma cardigans. We got the beautiful Eddie Bauer, made in Malaysia, size small, but I really like this pattern. And the knit as well on this one is really nice. I'd say over half of these are scrapes. This one was a nice Pendleton, size medium. Just absolutely beautiful texture on this one. And we got this nice single stitch vintage polo Ralph Lauren. Just like a little shirt, nothing too crazy. And then shout out again to Cody. I think he offered me this one for free, and I said no. And then I like saw it later, and I was like, you know what, dude, I'm gonna pick this one up. And really cool, like vintage piece. And then this one was fire. Party with the Pack, bro. They got the TV on, size XL, a little bit stained, but absolutely beautiful. All right, y'all. It is so windy out. Look at this shit. But yeah, full cart, and we are done for today. Good morning, Ate It at Vintage. We are back once again at the Goodwill bins, bro. I feel like I say the same stuff every time. But yeah, we're here at the Goodwill bins. Right at open, we're gonna cook today. I have a great feeling. It is a beautiful morning. But yeah, man, let's go. Good morning. Okay, so basically here's what happened, right? The AC no longer works in here. As you can see, I'm very sweaty. They did one rotation. It's currently like 11:30 and we're still waiting for one more rotation. We walked in, no bins, nothing. Waited for like 45 minutes and then they did a row and I got a bin, so I got some stuff. This nice Rain Crafts wool knit. I really like this pattern of knit. This one always does well, specific like ribbed pattern. And then we got this Essentials Fear of God. Here's the tag. It looks good, made in Vietnam. You know, this one is very dirty. It needs a little bit of a wash, but EbTech usually does well for me. This is one of those things where I picked it up and I feel like a lesser reseller for it, but I got these on camo pants or camo sweat shorts, whatever. These always do well for me. These North Face convertible pants. These ones are a size small, I believe. Women's 4. And then this right here. This is the highlight of that whole row. This is a Cresco by Puritan. It is a sheepskin jacket. You feel this is wool, and then I believe this is fur or something, or the skin or something, I don't know, but all I know are that the comps are good and it's something to sheepskin on. And then this was a really nice heavy cotton. It's definitely got some stains and marks on it. Just a good hoodie. The cotton exchange tag, made in the USA, almost 100% cotton. Good one. And I'm probably gonna spend the next 30 minutes looking through these because they have no rotations. The AC broke and it is very hot in here. Some of the workers left, so I'm just gonna look for some media. Bro, so no media finds, but I was walking to the bathroom and I saw these absolutely beautiful snowboard boots. And I was like, what? Why are these here? And I honestly could not tell you why they are here, but Goodwill was taxing 30 on them. Alright, here are some of the finds that I haven't shown yet. This was a scrape, really good tag. I think old like running shirts are really cool. I always love these ones with the little check on it. This one's on the Y2K tag. This vintage 1994 Badgers one. Fruit of the Loom tag, single stitch, beautiful. I always love finding corduroy hats, especially sports teams. This quarantine was okay on that Hanes tag. Bro, this one's sick. This is like one of my favorite tags. That Santee heavyweight. Little bit of double knee action, never hurt nobody. Y'all know me and my nature stuff. Love finding this stuff. Shout out to Gabe for this one. Art Unlimited, size medium. And then we have not one, but two little biker pieces. More wolf stuff. Leather tag Mountain Sea, always good. Got a great like North Face 550. Where is it? 550. This was a good scrape. This Polo Rough Around made in Hong Kong sweater. This stuff is doing really well right now. Just like the preppy stuff is definitely in style. This is an example of something I'm literally only picking up because of the tag, but Nike basketball. This will be something that I'll sell at college, but this Winona State University, size large, great tag. I love the texture on these ones. Shout out to Christian from Rich Kids who gave me this. He didn't know what it was, but it's a Dale of Norway. This is a great brand. Be on the lookout for. The attention to detail is crazy. The quality is insane. He just wanted to give it to me for free, but I slid him some money. So shout out to Christian from Rich Kids. Go follow them on Whatnot. Beautiful piece. The rugbies are doing great right now. I am keeping the trend going. This one's size XL. All right, here we have this St. John's Bay. Beautiful knit. Absolutely beautiful. Love the texture. This is a Marmot 700 fill goose down jacket. Very warm come winter. These are gonna start flying off the shelves. I have tons of goose down lined up for winter. This is a good style to be on the lookout for. This is called the A2 style. And this one is an Outbrook. Beautiful liner on the inside. Size large. I just found one of these similar to this not too long ago, but this is a canvas back. This one is a 80s era hunting vest. And then this one has the extra room in the back. And then when my bin came out, I saw it folded up like this, and I was like hoping it was like REI or like Patagonia or something. This one is Mountain Co-op, also a great brand. Mountain Hardware, Patagonia, and this one is packable as well. And if you ever see like something that's Gore-Tex and you don't know what it is, this is just like a good indicator, like just knowing to look it up, because people are definitely on the lookout for this. And also this style of like hood. All right, y'all, right now we have in front of us a piece by the one, the only Hunter from Rich Kids. He gave me this one. This is absolutely insane. I think it's either 80s or 90s ish. I could be wrong, but beautiful pattern. Love the wool. Thank you, Hunter. Not quite a 50 bomb, but we still smashed 40 pounds. Good day in there. Also, I have something to show y'all. Some lady handed me this when I was waiting in line. Bro, I've never found this tag before, so This is fire. All right, y'all. So I don't know her name, bro, but it's just like this older lady. Clearly knows what she's doing. She was like, "These aren't really my thing. Are they yours?" And it is the Champion Running Man tag, bro. Double-faced sweatpants. These things are like 8 pounds. But yeah, so I've never found that tag before. Like, they aren't anything crazy, bro. They're just like a pair. You can see they're double-faced. They got the number 61 on there. There was no sweatshirt, but those pants were still cool. Another thing crossed off of the list. We got Jinkos crossed off the list now. We got Nirvana crossed off the list. We just checked off the Grateful Dead off the gray list as well. Solid day at the bins. I can't complain, bro. Also, shout out to that jacket for being worth whatever it is. But yeah, we're gonna come back tomorrow for some more thrifting. Of course, you already know. I'm gonna catch y'all tomorrow. Peace. What's good, y'all? We are pulling up to the bins as we speak right now. Today we got a little bit more of an overcast day, as you can see, but it is still gonna be an amazing day at the bins, despite the fact. Hopefully we pull some bangers, man. Hopefully we get like a big bin. But yeah, man, we are here at the bins. We're gonna cook today. We're gonna crush it. Let's go.
Good morning. Good morning.
All right, no morning rotation, which is unfortunate, but I did scrape this nice fur. It's not real, but fur is fur, and this will still sell on Depop for a decent amount. Girls seem to like the fur, just looking for to scrape. Got these nice Ocean Pacific cargos. They're kind of longer and baggy, which is kind of like the style right now, so take these ones. I threw back the other two sweaters, but this was the one thing that I kept from that bin, and then I got a couple of scrapes. Or this one was also from that bin, I forget, but just some very wide leg flares. The brand is Almost Famous. I'm mainly just picking this up because of the flare. I think I've heard of the brand though before. It's not like a crazy one, but it's a brand. And then we're keeping trend with all the other fast fashion. We got these ones. I feel like a couple months ago I saw so many people wearing these. But yeah, new bin. They really just gave me one thing. Okay, so today I have not really gotten much for clothes. I got one rotation in like 4 hours, and then I finally got some shoes. So let me show you the shoes I got. Okay, these are like Nike Dunks, but they're highs. I low-key am not a sneaker person, high-key, but I know these are like worth something. And then these are some Tony Llama cowboy boots. This brand does great both on eBay and Depop. Cowboy boots are definitely pretty trendy right now. And we're always picking up these ones. No insoles, unfortunately, but not too bad. Jaden, this one right here? Yeah. I got you, brother. Okay, so the bags rotation actually went really well, but I just got this one for Jaden, and I'm putting it in his car for him. But yeah, this one's kind of cool. It's just really dirty, so I didn't want it, but super cool one. Okay, so I just scraped this 90s tag Nike, just like a little tank top here, nothing crazy. Cool little star on the front there. And bro, we just got some really good hats. I'm gonna have to clean and reshape every single one of these. However, I think it's worth it because these are some bangers. This one, cool. This one's probably my favorite. And then I got a bunch of these Carhartt overalls. These ones have a really nice fade on them. Really heavy cotton, 1996 Packers Pro Player tag. This should come out in the wash. I believe it's just like soap or something. And then when I found this one, I thought this was cool. It's like a single stitch 80s Russell tag. It's called the Pet Connection, and then this is the back hit. I don't know if I'm gonna get it because I don't know if I like it enough. And then I got this one from Rodrigo, Newport Blue cigarette brand, size medium. It's very discolored, but I think this is kind of cool. And then I don't remember where I heard this brand name from, Todd Snyder, but I found it and comps were good. Nice pleated wool pants. And then these two right here, beautiful Pendletons. This one's a little bit older, but these were nice scrapes, both from the same bin. And then this Dell one was really cool. Like the vintage tech tees seem to do well, and I think this is the Y2K tag, so nothing crazy, but still kind of cool. And this stuff always does really well for me, these like mesh athletic shorts or whatever. These ones are youth, but I think a size small could fit into these pretty just fine. And we got this nice sweater with elbow patches here. Call him Little Peter. And then this one, I just really liked the waffle knit on the inside. It's not super old, just like a nice heavy zip up hoodie for the winter. And y'all, I'm starting to get more into like kids stuff, like selling kids clothes, and saw this one and I was like, you know what, this is kind of cute. I think I could see a little kiddo wearing this, so yeah. And then shout out to Josh for this one. We traded those pants I got at the beginning of the day for this one. If y'all know me, I'm always looking for pointer stuff. And then I had a really good bin full of bags, and this was one of them. My favorite thing is the zippers on here. Like, they're so sick. And then we got a full VHS set of these Cosmos, like VHS tapes. Really cool. And the sell-through rate was amazing on these, so I definitely picking that one up. And then shout out to Rigo. He gave me this one, Silence of the Lambs. The Untouchables, this one will be for the collection. If it's not good, you know, I'll probably just throw it up on the whatnot. And then The Thinner by Stephen King. I'm stocking up, like I said, horror movies. And then shout out to the legend Teach for this one. Literally just tossed me this one, this Art Unlimited, size medium. It's got some stains, but these should hopefully come out. I've had this exact crew neck before, and I have sold it before, so love my nature stuff. And then these were two more like bag highlights from that bag bin. This one is a little bit dirty. We'll have to wash this guy up. And this one might, a wash wouldn't hurt this one either, so we're gonna definitely be washing these ones. Still some cool finds. I thought these Liberty overalls were really cool. This was just a scrape. They were just chilling, and I figured, you know, why not grab these? It is always a good day when we got a full cart. I'm super happy. We got some good stuff, and yeah, man. Yeah, so this is what the trunk looks like after 2 days of sourcing. Also, shout out to Brandon for this one. Absolute banger of an album. I'm so glad I got this one. Go follow Never Ending Buys. Bro, I've been listening to the Smiths CD, and bro, oh my gosh, so good. Highly recommend that album. Bro, also, there's no better feeling than listening to the Smiths with the windows down in summer. But all right, here's what's going on, right? We're gonna drop these orders off. We're going to the bins today, and then tomorrow we are going to a new bins location that I've never filmed before on this channel. This location is very good. It's better than the one that I always go to. So yeah, man, we are going to do that. Lots to look forward to. I will catch y'all at the bins. Oh man, we just pulled up. Drank a bunch of coffee on the way here. I'm in a great mood. It is time to cook. All right, y'all, we got the coffee here. There was no rows right off rip, so I was just scraping, and then I missed a rotation, and then they were pulling one right next to it. But I did scrape a few things, so let me show you. This sweater had a nice pattern. Not the greatest brand ever, but made in USA, so this one's probably like 90s. And bro, let me put y'all onto these. Every time I pick these up, they sell so fast, but these ones are Old Navy. Old Navy are good, and the Gap ones are good. The rip-off ones can sometimes do good. I find Old Navy and Gap do the best, but yeah. These ones will probably be sold as soon as possible. And then this was like just a random scrape. I want to say this is 90s, but I looked for the tag and I couldn't find the date on it, so it's kind of hard to say. All right, the last bin was solid. I think this one is too shrunk for me, but I might take a second look at it. Got this one. This is like a mini bolo. It's not like crazy, but Teddy Fresh. Only you can prevent wildfires. But this Packers one was really cool. Pro player tag. Single stitch. All the caricatures on it. Super sick one. 1997. Got this vintage jacket here. Nothing crazy. This one is West Michigan University. MVP tag. Size XL. And then there's the back print. It's kind of dirty. I'm gonna think about this one if I'm gonna keep it or not. And then I'm realizing now how dirty this one is, but it's a Russell Athletic. Made in USA one. I feel like this stuff would probably wash out. And I forgot to show what I got from the last row, but this Izod rugby, this Manchester United soccer jersey, modern, nothing crazy. This one was cool. I survived at Deal Gap. I don't know, it's like a motorcycle, so that one's kind of cool. And then we just got this Gold Sand one, nothing crazy. Just bought these two. $8 for this one, $8 for this one. Great tags, like one of my favorite ones. And then just some solid like blanks. And I forgot who gave me this one, but it's nice, modern. Russell Athletic, hoodies do great for me. And then from that last row, got this nice knit. Jansen tag is always good. And I've heard about this brand before, I've just never found it. It's called Johnny O. And they have the model tag right here. Good texture, hopefully it will sell fast. And then I always love finding these, but my only beef is that they always have hair, or like this one has a stain, but the hair is just always like so annoying to get out. But this is a good one. And then this was another brand that I've heard of before, I've just never found it. Outdoor Research, nice rain jacket. This one should sell for a good amount. man, so like that last bin you guys saw, that it was crazy. This one I scraped. This one's actually really nice. It's cold weather parka, military issued. This was the only thing from the last bin I got. It's nice, like Levi's jacket, but crazy full cart today. Everything is all packed up, and I head out today. All right, guys, so story time while I eat my tacos. All right, so basically, I get done with the bins, and I go out to my car. I grab some bags because, you know, just to pack up my things and make it easier on me to, like, put in my car, whatever. Somebody comes up to me and is like, yo, or like, are you looking for bangers? And I'm like, sure, man, like, wholesale or what? And he's like, just follow me. So I go into his car, whatever, look at his stuff. Wasn't anything that I was really interested in, so whatever. Well, this guy took off. 30 minutes later, I get a call. Hey, I got your keys. I left my keys in this guy's car when I went to look through his like pieces. And I gotta go. It's like 4:30, 5 o'clock. And yeah, this guy's 30 minutes down the road. He turns around 30 minutes later. I order my tacos. I'm waiting out in front of my car with all my pieces. Just sitting there waiting for this guy to come back. Long story short, he came back. I got tacos. Gave him a 20 for coming back for me. Shout out to Derek. But yeah, man, that is the story of how I got these tacos. But a good day in the bins. Tons of good pieces, tons of good finds. That one bin was crazy. The bins came through, and yeah, man, that's all I can really say. I'll catch y'all tomorrow. What is up? 80-Day Vintage. We are back here at the bins. It's gonna be a great day in there. I'm hyped, and we're gonna cook up. Let's go. Morning. All right, so no new bin, but like right off the rip, but they did do a rotation. I also found these. I scraped these at the beginning of the day, and I'm wearing them now, and I guess they're my lucky pants because we cooked on that bin, so I'm just gonna wear these for the rest of the day. All right, so we have tons of pieces here. I have to hit a new rotation, but I'll just go through all the things that I got from that last row. All right, so I got this one from that last one. This really cool Ireland rugby, good stripes. This was a good one from the last one. Wisconsin leather. These were some denim I got from that last bin. Nice polo. I think these ones are boot cut, and then these ones are just like a really good size. And then we just got this one from Jeff. This really cool Budweiser. There's unfortunately a couple of like pinholes in it, but it is what it is. Still a cool one. And then I thought this one was cool. It's got a couple of pinholes, but it's cool, like fader. And then nothing like too crazy in here. This was the highlight though. The Stanford reverse weave. And then the back hit's really cool on this one. And then this one also I thought was really cool. Cool pattern. Oh, I thought you were talking about these guys. No, I had to take off the lucky pants. All right, so we just hit 2 more rows and I did some scraping. Hat, this one is probably the coolest thing. This is, I believe it's 1965 on that New Era Knitting Mills. I had one of these not too long ago. It's still sitting, but like the older like school stuff is pretty cool. And then Gavin gave me this one. It's really cool. It's on a Talon zipper. Nice like vintage jacket. And then got this one from Jeff, this nice 3D knit. Only flaw here. And then Kizzy gave me this one. Shout out to Kizzy from Rich Kids. And yeah, man, that was it. And I'm gonna check out now. This is way too much stuff. But yeah, man, that is it for today's video. I realized that I did not film an outro, a proper one. I appreciate y'all if you made it this far in the video. Comment 888 and I'll send you a gold star straight to your home address, of course. But yeah, man, join the Discord with some like-minded resellers. We're sharing our sales. We're sharing our thrift finds, everything possible. We're helping each other out. We're learning brands together, sharing wins, all that good stuff. Join the Discord. Trust me, y'all don't want to miss. But yeah, man, I will catch y'all in the next one. Thanks for watching.